Hello, guys. My name is Ahmed Ali for the Unscripted Talks here in DURB Radio. So today I have only two items that I want to present to you. One is the letter from the Gen Zs to the president with regards to the protests that are happening, and two is the information or warning that was given out by the acting AG with regards to today's protest, the protest of hashtag Ruto must go, and actually kicking out bad governance. So, without too much ado, this is a letter to the President of the Republic of Kenya. I'll read it verbatim, word by word, in between the lines. Dear President Ruto, we hope this letter finds you well, though we doubt it given your track record. It's high time you pack up and leave State House. Seriously, how many more protests do we need before you get the message? Looting youths who dare to speak up and ignoring our demands is not what leadership looks like. We, the Gen Z of Kenya, are done with your empty promises and endless talks. We want action, and the first step is your resignation. It's clear you are forcing yourself upon a nation that does not want your leadership. Enough with the greed, enough with the chaos. Kenya deserves better than being your playground. You've hogged the spotlight long enough. And frankly, you are a terrible main character. It's time for Kenya to return to normalcy, free from your disastrous rule. Resign now and take your government with you. We are ready for a change, and you, sir, are not it. Sincerely, signed, Gen Z, Kenya. That's the end of the letter. So, there is no more trust. There is no more integrity being seen from the presidents, at least from the perspectives of the Gen Z, because this letter has been addressed by the Gen Z Kenya. So they are asking Mr. President William Samuel Ruto to step down and resign because they really need change, and that change is not William Ruto. They're even telling him that he's hogged the spotlight for leadership for a very long time, and there's nothing to hold from it. There's no development that is coming from it. Now, with regards to the demonstrations that have been planned today, the movement that began by the reject finance bill, Ruto must go, and actually they're now cleaning the county. It's called a mop up. They're trying to drain the swamp to make sure each and every leader is accountable. Now, this is what Douglas Kanja, the acting Inspector General of National Police Service, you know, gave out yesterday, just a day towards the demonstrations that were to take place today on July 18th, 2024. The lack of designated leadership in previous demonstrations has made it difficult to enforce safety protocols. As a result, no demonstrations will be permitted in the Nairobi Central Business District and its surroundings until further notice to ensure public safety. May God bless you, fellow Kenyans, and may God bless our country. End of quote. So, according to the Inspector General, the protesters, the Gen Zs, the millennials, lacking a leadership in their movement, the police term it as difficult to enforce security protocols. So, the best way to have protest is by having it being organic. You've seen by yourself. So they have been pressed so hard. And if you think this is not bearing fruit, it is. Peaceful protests is all we are calling for. Peaceful. Let people turn out in numbers. Let it be peaceful as possible. and let nobody claim to be the leader. Because if you are a leader, remember the 48 laws of power, they will compromise the head. You understand? Yeah. Hit the head, and the flock shall do what? Shall scatter. So, guys, just continue what you are doing, very peaceful. And at the end of the day, a revolution shall come and the nation shall be liberated. Ahmed Khalif for the unscripted talks here in DURB Radio. Now, if you love content of this nature, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, press the notification button so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Also, on our Facebook page, DURB, kindly follow us, view our videos, like, comment, and share so that we be motivated to see that information is reaching the desired audience. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, DURB Radio ndio mpango mzima.
So today I just want to talk a range of issues from CDF, from the money that was contributed to aid those who are the victims of the protests that were happening some 3 weeks ago and are still set to be staged today. Also, I also want to talk about the much hyped, talked about a dialogue that the Gen Zs and millennials have rejected vehemently, and also some statements that have been made by Samson Chiragai, also lawyer known as Ndegwa Njiru, Migori Senator Miguna Miguna, with consideration to the government and issue a tender right now happening in Kenya. That's the state of governance. Now, when I start with MPs, I would like to say it's high time that we question our MPs on CDF, because it is emerging that the reasons why they were or they used to fight so much about this.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, DURB Radio ndio mpango mzima.
If you are watching from YouTube, kindly subscribe and press the notification button so anytime that we are live, you become the very first person to be notified whether we are live or we upload any content of this nature. Now, on Facebook also, you can follow us at DURB Radio in writing, but it's DURB Radio in terms of pronunciation. Thanks for watching and have a nice time.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, DURB Radio ndio mpango mzima.